Cancer, it's Kat here to do your mid-month reading. I know it's a little early. I've got stuff going on this weekend, so I thought I would get a reading off to my Cancers. Hope the month is going good for you so far. Let's see what happened since your last, I don't know, career reading. Isn't that funny, right? You guys. Crack me up. Okay, here we go, guys. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Those who are returning, holding on to that money still. King of Pentacles. Oh, Cancers, you're so career focused. So career focused right now. So funny. This is a general reading for the collective. It may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, you can go to your Venus, moon, or rising sign. Hangman. Spiritual. Doing some spiritual work, trying to manifest. Interesting. Very nice. And the Fool, some leap of faith, right? Impetuous. Sorry, I digress. So you can go to your moon, Venus, or rising sign and check that out. Spirit's going to give me the message that most needs to be heard within the Cancer Collective. And for the last couple of months, it's really been career readings. It hasn't so much been love focused. Doesn't mean it isn't going to change. And maybe what I'll do is I'll do bound up with communication here. There is going to be a Tower moment, guys. Interesting. That's sudden and abrupt change that needs to come in and happen in order for this communication to happen. Or maybe you're coming out of this feeling bound up and blinded on what communication to have because of the Tower moment. That's a possibility too. Let's see how the reading goes. Where we go from here. Star, dreams in reverse in the subconscious. Coming out of a period of not really gaining some clarity on what you want. And you have the Knight of Cups here. There is an offer here of support, of love. Empress, nice to see. Empress is, I always say she's ready to receive, but what I mean by that is you are in a position of knowing your worth and knowing that you can manifest whatever it is that you want, right? So, to come to you, that makes sense. You know that it's within your control. She's got a fertility necklace on. So, it's about birthing something into the world that you want to have happen for you. For some people, it can mean fertility literally, like pregnancy, but for others, it's about a career project, a relationship, something being birthed here. Hopes and fears, okay. Coming out of conflict, confrontation with other people on a team. Unconventional. Breaking the rules here a little bit. Okay. Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck along with Page of Cups. All right, Cancer, here we go. This is a little different for you guys. Okay. So Eight of Swords in reverse. So you were bound and tied and having a difficult time being able to communicate what it is that you wanted to say, not seeing a way to be able to do that and get out of being tied up like this. This can be being restricted, right? Like, let's say you're in a meeting, you're at work, or you're talking to someone and you really have all these things that are running through your mind, but you feel restrained from saying them. That's what this energy is. And you're coming out of that, which is good. And to do that, there is a Tower moment. And maybe this Tower moment could have been losing a job, could have been a client going, could be upset with career entirely, could be anything. Could be anything. Moving, relocating, could be anything. Some kind of Tower moment is getting you out of this restraint from having communication. Star in reverse here is your dreams in the subconscious not being fulfilled, right? And I think you're working on manifesting that. You've got Seven of Cups here, so I think you've clearly kind of defined what you wanted, because before there was a lot of confusion, but in the recent past you've clarified that for yourself on what it is that you want. And in your conscious mind, there's an offer of support and love here. So that may be from a significant other. It may be from someone interested in you. It may be you offering your love and support to someone else because of the Tower moment. We'll see what that means. The Empress here again, ready to receive. knows her worth, knows it's no big deal. Like, we'll get past this, we'll get over this, we can make this happen, right? At the bottom of the spread is the Seven of Wands, and this is your attitude, and this is the weary warrior. This is like, oh my God, how long am I going to have to fight these stupid battles, right? But you're very adept, you're very resilient, you endure. No matter what happens, the tower, whatever, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You endure. You always endure. Ace of Pentacles here is about an offer from the divine coming in of financial possibility, foundational possibility here. It's something that has a lot of potential if you walk through that archway and take that path, okay? Purity of intention and passion towards it must be there in order for it to manifest. But this is in your environment, so it's around you. So be conscious of that. Five of Wands in reverse, this is hopes and fears, and I think basically you just don't want to be in, you know, an environment where there's conflict and people battling one another to plant their flag, you know what I mean? That kind of energy. And then the Hierophant in reverse, you know, it's funny, but the Hierophant in the upright is very traditional, very about study and work, and you work hard and you make good money and all that kind of stuff. That whole traditional kind of construct around corporate environments or marriages or whatever, but you're doing things differently. You're going to do things differently. This is not for you. You're in the reverse from that. A little bit of a rebel energy here, kind of like, screw that, screw the norms. I'm going to do it my way. I don't need the keys to their kingdom. I can do it on my own. I'm all good. And then we've got Page of Cups. So this is an offer of love here. So very interesting because, you know, this person's kind of like holding their own cup at a distance, being like, oh, the fish is talking to me. It's just bizarre. It's very immature love and interest, but there's somebody who either loves what you're doing or they really like what you're doing and want to take you on, you know, give you their pet project, whatever it is. Do you know what I mean? Could be actually traditional love. But this is kind of keeping it at arm's length. So it's kind of like, here you go. You know, maybe it's some project that they love, but they don't really want to interact with it. And so that's why you're there. And then following that at the bottom of the spread, bottom of the deck is the Three of Wands. So waiting for your ships to come in, right? There's a little bit of growth here. You can see a little bit of growth on the wands, but you're waiting for your ship to come in, okay? Waiting for that. So let's see what we can get for clarification for you guys. See here. Look at two. Stuck. Okay. Let's see what's going on, Cancer. Ooh, Ten of Pentacles on the split. Gotta love that. I love the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is legacy money. This is like big, big, big money. This is me and mine and whatever. And well, it doesn't have to be big money, but it's enough to support you, your family, your grandkids. And when you're old and gray, you know, everybody has their place and their space. That's the kind of money we're talking about with the Ten of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. Passion coming in too. Ten of Pentacles again. So, you know, Dragonfly is an old creature, ethereal creature here. Dragonfly has been around forever. And, you know, here, the Dragonfly's wings are lit. Dragonfly stays or represents air energy, very much in your head kind of energy, always darting back and forth, right? Skimming the water, but not diving into the water, not diving into those emotions. And then Ten of Pentacles, the whale. That's the you know, the infamous white whale you want to land, right? The whale. Ten of Pentacles. Nice. Was that three? Okay. Okay. Eight of Pentacles, working hard. She works hard for the money. That's what that's about. Death and the Tower. So definitely a rebirth here. Rebirth of something for you. Maybe inspiring you once again. Page of Wands. So again, a new inspiration. King of Cups. This is someone who is very emotional. But you do have someone in your environment who's a 5 of Swords, Manta Ray here. So be careful of that person. They're a winner at any cost, okay? Maybe that's the energy you're trying to get away from here. But definitely a winner at any cost. They could create quite a problem for you. It just brought to mind that person, ooh, 9 of Wands here. Very, very guarded, and with good reason, because you've been through it. Like, 7 of Wands is a weary warrior, and the 9 of Wands is like, oh, I just can't take another battle, right? Strength here. It's telling you to go inside, conquer your inner demons, have strength in this situation. Yeah. See, is there anything else, Spirit? Okay. For Cancer. The Devil. So it seems like some of this energy that is keeping you bound and restricted is very toxic, you know? This is a Jack in the Pulpit, which is the poisonous plant that draws other insects in, and once you get in there, it like eats you alive slowly from the inside out. And if that represents the job that you did or the job that you're in, okay, better to be away from that, right? Praying Mantis himself actually devours other creatures, can grab a lizard and like chew its face off in no time. So they seem small, but they're very mighty. And this praying mantis is escaping the flames, but crawling up into the Jack of the Pulpit. So you endure, and you're a weary warrior, and all of that. But just be careful of that kind of alluring trap, right? That somebody offers you. You've got 10 of Cups here too, and that is emotional fulfillment. Foxes, little red foxes, right? They represent family. 9 of Swords. Yeah, that's staying up at night and not sleeping because of this kind of energy. And 3 of Pentacles, trying to rebuild your foundation. The ants are like a hive mind. They all work together to build the foundation here, right? Ace of Swords, truth and clarity coming in. Ugly Duckling turns to Swan. So you absolutely see what's going on here. You have clarity on what it is you need to do, what it is you want to do, where it is you want to go. 5 of Pentacles is the poor polar bear stuck out on the iceberg, feeling left out in the cold here. That may be within, see, you got 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, maybe within this team of I want to plant my flag people. All right. I just noticed that the numbers were the same, which makes me think that. Hermit. Yep, sometimes you like a little alone time. This is the links. It's like, I'm going inside to find my inner joy and my peace, and I'm just going to do that for myself, you know? No matter what's going on, I'm going to go in, I'm going to find my own light, my own joy, my own happiness, and I'm not going to let all this external stuff upset me. I'm going to be the light in my own world, and I, in turn, am going to serve as an example for other people to be their own light. And in that way, I'm doing a service, you know what I mean? Not intentionally, but you absolutely are. High Priestess, you have some inner knowing about what's going to happen. Instinctively, you know that this is going to come to fruition, whatever it is that you're working on. And so you're enduring, you're not giving up. You're 7 of Wands, man. You're all good. It's going to happen. That's the way it is, so on and so forth, right? All right. Let's get Sacred Earth Oracle for you guys. I want to see what you have for some oracle messages here. Influence and stretch. Stretch yourself means reach out beyond what the norm, right? Which is what the Hierophant is saying up there in reverse. Go beyond your comfort zone to get this space. Give yourself the space and the time and the energy, but just give yourself the space. The Hermit card is a card of space as well. It's hard to have clarity of thought and clarity of intention and to see things. See, I just drew perception too. The right way, or the way they really are, without having some space to do that. You can't do it in this environment, and certainly not with this person or this going on, right? I mean, seriously. And this 9 of Swords centipede business, come on, right? We used to have centipedes like that in St. Croix, and where I grew up, and they could literally come into your house I had a friend who had one crawl around her neck while she was sleeping, and like it left this huge burn mark. She never even woke up. I mean, that's, you know, I think anything that disrupts our sleep, disrupts our rest, disrupts our peace like that is leaving its mark no matter what. Yeah, even if we think we can handle it and we're doing okay and, you know, ready to face the day and we get up and meditate and all that kind of stuff, it can't help but leave kind of a shadow on you, and better to not have that in your situation than to figure out how to deal with it. But sometimes we can't because financially we're committed to things, or, you know, whatever the case may be. All right, Sacred Earth Oracle, are you going to give me a card here, Spirit, for Cancer, or are we just going to chat for a while? This one? Okay. Influence. Yep. We were just talking about that, actually, so that makes sense. Just grab this here. All right, guys, sorry I got to read this. I didn't, you know, memorize every card in this deck. I apologize, but I'm not quite there yet with all of these oracle decks that I have. Balance your imagination about what you want and actual reality. Be cautious of giving undue influence to baseless assumptions. Distinguish between opinion and actual evidence. Become aware of false limitations. Put real effort into proving a doubt or fear wrong. Be open to a new idea or perspective, but do your homework and ensure a claim can hold true in practice as well as in theory. Only through the eyes of the soul can the true nature of life, existence, and purpose be known. All of life flows from one divine heart of creation. You have a purpose and a meaning and a role to play in this journey of life. It may be beyond the knowing of the physical world, but it is not beyond the knowing of your soul. So, like I said, with the Hierophant, you know what's going to happen. You know what's going to come to fruition. You know you're going to find your inner peace and joy. You know that all this is going to transpire. Have some patience. You know, I worry about this Jack in the Pulpit and this Five of Wands, but it does look like you have some support coming in, and you do have an offer from the divine here. So, you know, there is a possibility around you of great potential, okay? Keep an eye out for that. And divine, as it says, you know, reality from balance from your imagination, right? From imaginary stuff. Fact over theory, yeah. All right. Okay, Cancer, that's what I've got for you for today. I was going to put your card there, but whatever. Doesn't want to stand up. Hope this has been helpful to you. If you could please like, share, and subscribe. Leave some comments below about whether or not this resonated with you. And share it with other Cancers. You know, share it on your Facebook, whatever, just so that we can spread the word here, because what I do here is free. It isn't a gift unless you give it away. And that's how I feel about spiritual practices, right? This is a gift. I will have a website that's coming. And for people who choose to participate in that and who want a personal reading, I will do that there. It will be extremely reasonable. But here on YouTube, this is a gift for you. This is free, so please pass it along. That would be really super helpful to me and help keep the channel going. And then, you know, if you are into spirituality, I've started saving playlists on the YouTube channel, so you can check those out. I've got a couple of other readers that I watch, and as I watch people or see things, I've got a couple of things on crystals, which a couple of you Cancers have come and asked me about. How to get clear quartz crystal, what to do with quartz crystal. I also have some blog information on my website that will be coming up on how to use them in the practice of healing, where to purchase them, that sort of thing. So there's a bunch of information out there on my YouTube channel, and there will be on my website as well. And I encourage you to take advantage of it. That's all free too. Nothing is a pay for, nothing is a membership. I'm not going to put you on an email list or any of that stuff, okay? This is all about me sharing my gift from Spirit with you, and hopefully helping to give you some insight so that you can live to your highest purpose. That's the only goal of the channel. All right? Love you guys. Take care, and I will see you at the end of the month. Thanks. Bye, guys.